ask you this. How do you feel about your body? Are you happy with how it looks? Or do you feel you fell short according to the standard of beauty out there? Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm your host, Tulip Saad. It seems like body image has become a major issue and a serious concern for many people today. Study shows that about 56% of women don't like their bodies. Unfortunately, not just for adult women, it has been spreading among our youngster from a very young age, starting as early as 11 years old. They seem to have a distorted view of their body image and have an issue with it. They feel their body is imperfect. Some feel they are too oversized and overweight, while others think that they are too small and thin and lack curves in so called the right places. Even those content with their appearance still wants to change something about themselves anyway. And of course, this distorted relationship with their bodies can lead to eating disorders such as anorexia, bulimia, and binge eating, which we all know are serious psychological conditions that can result in permanent damage, such as organ failure and even death if it's not treated immediately. Still, even when women don't reach these extreme, it certainly make it hard to accept and love their body as is. I totally get it, and I realize that our look and how we perceive our body image have significantly changed from decades before. And it does have a tremendous and profound effect on the life of these new generations. The major problem we face is that we live in an image driven society led by social media and advertising companies, which play a major role in continually sending these hard to escape messages, pushing this unrealistic standard and the almost impossible perfection of these body images that women and young girls thrive to attain. So, what is the solution here? What can we do? The first and the most important thing that we could do in order to prevent young women from developing poor body image is to educate them about the dangerous ramification of regularly and blindly following the social media, informing them about how the beauty industry and their advertisement agencies are working tirelessly to condition our young girls and women with these messages and images to try to make them feel inadequate and sell this illusion of what beauty should look like. We want to make them aware and understand the concept of these industry, which is the more we buy into our insecurities, the more we are going to consume their products, and in turn, their profit compound and accumulate. The second thing or step to work with our young ladies on is discovering, learning, and acknowledging their own beauty and the qualities that make them unique, and shifting their focus on what they think their body should look like. Because I know that when we have a negative body image, it can be hard to see ourselves as beautiful or worthy of love. When we constantly look in the mirror and focus on what's wrong with our bodies, we simply miss out on all these things that are amazing about who we are and what our body can do for us. Basically, missing out on the beauty of the world also around us. So, whenever these negative thoughts circle your mind, I invite you to remind yourself about what your body is doing for you day in and day out. Maybe it's helping you play your favorite instrument, cook your favorite food, help you run faster, or even lift your child up for a hug. When you begin to operate from a place of self-love, it becomes much easier to develop a positive relationship with yourself. Appreciate and enjoy living in your body confidently no matter what it looks like. The third step is for all of us to refrain from the competition game. It is much healthier to focus on our body and not compare ourselves to other women, whether from our immediate surroundings or these public figures. Did you guys know that the models that we see on the runway don't represent most of us anyway? They are about 7 inches taller and weigh about 23 pounds less than the average American woman. So, suppose you try to compare yourself to the ladies on the runway, it's like comparing yourself and living up to this crazy, unrealistic expectation. I know how difficult it can be to escape our world where we are continuously surrounded by these messages that our body is imperfect, sometimes from an early age, where we were conditioned that only certain figures represent true beauty. Although I believe that the truth is embedded somewhere in our mind, and we know that the images we compare ourselves to might have been tucked and nipped to appear this way, or airbrushed by professional photographers and retouched by artists with Photoshops. But if you have any concern about your body, I encourage you to talk to someone, a specialist in the health industry, whether it's your doctor, higher life coach, or a fitness instructor. They can usher you in the right direction to safely make the necessary changes if you have any concern about your body or your health in general. The truth is that we are God's greatest creation, no matter our shape, height, weight, or even age.